Medication storage is a big topic within the pharmacy world because we often find that patients store their medications in improper ways. Oftentimes when I ask folks, where do you store your medications? They say, well, of course, the medication cabinet or the medicine cabinet. And my next question is, I bet it's in your bathroom, isn't it? And for the most part, they say yes. And unfortunately, that is not the best place to keep your medication simply because the temperature there changes. It could be humid some days, it could be cooler other days, and that's not a stable temperature to store your medications. Others will tell me they store it in their kitchen, some will tell me they store it by their bedside, and all of those may be safer places to put them temperature-wise, but I also warn them that sometimes keeping medications in accessible spaces like your bedside may make it prone to having kids or pets get into those medications. So what I tell patients and individuals I speak with is, be careful where you place them, make sure that one, they are safe, and two, that they are temperature stable. If individuals miss a dose of medication, oftentimes when they pick up the medication, there will be a piece of paper that comes with that medication that gives them instructions on what to do. And sometimes that is to just wait until the next dose. Other times, if it's within a certain window, they're able to still take that dose. What I warn individuals about is probably don't double up on a dose unless it says so explicitly in the instructions. And oftentimes we're human, we may actually throw that piece of paper away. So call your local pharmacy, the pharmacy where you went to pick up those medications, call them up and ask them about that particular medication and say, hey, I missed the dose, what do I do? And more than likely, a member of the pharmacy team will tell you what to do. Organizing your meds are very important to make sure that you're taking your medications at the right time of day, that you don't skip a dose, and that you're not accidentally doubling up. And so there are various methods to keep track of what medications you're on, both in terms of storage and in terms of a list of what you're taking. So what I tell patients is use the system that works best for you. And whether that is a pill organizer, there are some really fancy ones that are now electronic and you can actually put it into a machine and it'll spit out the meds at you at a certain time of day. And other times it's just a very simple method that you have the bottles lined up by day and time of day, and that's great. Anything that works for you as long as you get to take that medication on time and the way it's prescribed is the best method. Another thing I tell patients is make sure that you have an updated list of the medications you're on and that you know someone else in your family or friend circle that knows where to find that list. Because patients show up at the hospital and we have no idea what medications they're on unless maybe they bring a bag of their medications or a list. And so that list can be available on a piece of paper as long as it's updated, maybe on your phone in the Notes app or in a specific app that there are apps available for you to actually put in your medications and that family members can access in case you are not able to tell a provider what medications you are on.